Hello, it's Sally. And we have another question today for our guides, or my guides, your guides too, right now. Anyway, it says, how do I identify self sabotage? And what do I do to get rid of it? Well, that's not a small question. And the first thing the guides say is, what can we do to subvert it? Meaning, you don't really end it, you ruin it from the base. Now, what do I mean by that? What I mean is, we find out where the beginning is and we crumble it from the bottom so it doesn't have a logical leg to stand on. Carl Jung actually said stuff about this, about how people create an inner life and an outer life, as well as there's a higher self and then your mental self. So what we're going to do is ask our higher self to find the place where our mental self is screwing us up. It's as simple as that. This is not from the guides, this is from Sally, but I'm going to do the how from the guides. I hope this helps. So, the first thing we're going to do is to notice. You have to notice your pattern because it is a pattern and you're going to do it every single time. Let's say, for example, that the pattern is that you want to start a project. And the first thing you do is think of all the ways it can go wrong. That's a pattern. Or say you really, really, really want to start feeling better about yourself. But the first thing you do is to start criticizing yourself every step of the way, right? Or maybe you really want to lose weight, but then you get stressed and you give yourself permission to eat something that you know is not going to help you. So it's in those moments, the giving of permission, the criticizing, the preventing yourself from action, that we're going to focus on today. And this is what they're saying, that all of this is your shadow self, your underlying dark self coming out and causing you to derail what this thing wants. So we're going to ask the higher self where you're at cross purposes. So this is what my guides say. A procedure is how. The first thing you're going to do is sit quietly with yourself and imagine a fictitious need or desire. And just watch yourself. You're not actually doing this. You're watching yourself have this fictitious desire. And then the next thing you notice is, where in your body do you feel resistance? For me, sometimes it's my heart or my throat. Sometimes it's my stomach. Frequently it's my stomach. But notice in your body, that's where you feel the resistance. All right, then you ask your higher self, when was the first time I felt this resistance in my, say, stomach about wanting to do something? That's how we find out how to subvert it. So when we think back, and remember, you have to answer this intuitively. You can't think back of a moment, because it doesn't matter what happened. It only matters when. I'm going to repeat that. It doesn't matter what happened. It only matters when. So when you come up with this answer of when, then the next thing is to do is say, I give myself permission to change this moment and let go of the protections that I have created. It's as simple as that. And I know I'm always saying it's simple, but it really is. At some point in your life, you felt threatened. So you created a rule not to go there, not to do that. And now you have to give yourself permission to not follow that rule anymore. And since you can only heal the problem in the moment, that's why you want to know when it is. We've already decided what it is. I am sabotaging myself by preventing myself from going down a path I want to go. All I need to do is ask, when was the first time I did this? Or when did this rule arise? Or when in time did an event create this? And remember, it doesn't matter what happened because the universe doesn't care what happened. And actually, you don't want to remember it anyway because you don't want to recreate all that pain all over again, right? You just want to remember a when, a knee-jerk when. Okay? So when you've gotten that, this is what you say. Okay? You promise to listen? All right. I hereby grant permission to release and to change and to let go and to uncreate, delete, whatever words you want to use, this old resistance, this old problem that has prevented me from getting, and then insert what you want. I realize now that now is a different time. That was a different moment. This is a different moment. And so I release these rules. And I ask my higher self to now go to the coordinates of when and the causations of how, and uncreate and delete across all time, space, dimensions, realities, and the moments in between the energy that created the resistance between what I want and what I have. And I thank now my higher self for allowing me the power and the energy to release this now. I am grateful and thankful that this rule has protected me for so very long. And now I am grateful and thankful to allow it to become 0 point energy and be released, to be use the energy to my service or to benefit the service of others. I henceforth release it now. And then you just say, it's now, it's gone. So take a deep breath and imagine yourself relaxing and allowing the energy to flow. And feel the love you have for yourself. In that previous moment, you cared for yourself so very well. And now the time for that caring is over. You have already learned your lessons, and now it's time to release them forevermore. So, with gratitude and thankfulness to your wonderful unconscious mind for protecting you, we now release this moment. So, you may do this as often as you need. It may get so simple that you simply coordinate where it is you feel in your body to where it is or when it is in time, and just send a energy buzz so it cross purposes and it cancels each other out. Have you ever seen a wave crash on another wave and suddenly becomes smooth water? So that's what we're doing. We're sending the energy of where it is in your body, your stomach, to when it is in the moment that created that standing wave, and you cancel it boom, cancel it out, buzz it together. So let me see, is there anything else I need to say about this? Yes. Okay, this is what they're saying. All humans learn by mistake. And when the human has made a grievous mistake, i.e., stumbled on something or made a mistake to the point of it causing pain or an emotional distress, and those emotions have yet to be released, the wave will remain standing and a rule will be created. And usually the rule is so simple and so subtle that you don't really know what it is. You only know you don't like something or don't want to do something, or you feel resistant to it, even though you want to do it very, very much. And here's the secret. It doesn't matter what the rule is. It only matters when it was created. I don't understand that myself, but they're saying it doesn't matter what the rule is. It only matters when it is created, and that you can identify that moment and tweak it and release it. I hope this helps. I truly appreciate you. And I want you to know that if you like these videos, please share them with your friends. Let your friends know that this is something that I'm doing. And I also want to let you know that I do take private clients. If you want to ask me all the questions you want, I take private clients. Just go to sallyreid.com and you'll get all the information you need. Thanks so much for listening. Bye-bye.